So far, in this learning path, we have loaded different data set into Power BI desktop. Now, we will load related data into Power BI. At the right side, you will see there are 6 tables that you have created till now. Each of these are entirely independent of other. Now, however, we will focus on loading tables which are related to one and other and work for merging them into a single table. First, just look at the content of table which we will load into Power BI. So first we will see the first one and then we will see another one. So this is the data set named order details which we will upload into Power BI. And the link of data set will be available in the description box. So for data uploading into Power BI, what we will do, we will just go to the get data menu. So now we will see details of the data set. It has this one file and one more file to load. These both are related to each other. This is also a CSV file. In this extent, we need to understand exactly what data is stored in the file here. So order details is the name of file is there. Content information about the number of different order for different product available on the e-platform. Number of different order for different product available on the e-platform. First these two row contains details about different orders identified by same order ID. So in this case, order ID is not unique. So there is a separate row for each order here. So we can combine them in a single order if we really required. So we will see row number 2 to 4 contains the same order ID 25601, but each of line point to different product within the order. First one contain furniture, second row, third fourth contain clothing, and fourth one contain talk about electronic item. In all these three row, you will also notice information about total amount, total profit for this total amount, total profit for along with category, subcategory, and date field for each of the order. So in these few columns are really important and few are not as important as others in this detail. So there are multiple rows present here. If you will scroll down, you will see multiple rows are there. And we will combine this later on with other table which also contain order information, but which have every single row for each order. There are number of rows for every order here. And now let's focus into pulling this into Power BI. So we will just go to the Power BI. We just go to the get data. We will go to the text CSV file and we will click here connect and we will just upload order details. It will take few seconds. So you will see here we are provided with delimiter here. What kind of limitation we really want, we can put here. But we are really happy with the default setting and we just hit the load button. So after hitting load button, it will take few moments to be here. And you will see order details here. So If we go to the details here, you will see amount, profit and quantity are numeric values, since there is an option to summarize these columns because these are numeric values. Now we will head to the data section and we will click here details of order details. Now we will see here below given, if this is not in the recording, this will see in your you can see it in your laptop. There are total 1045 rows. One is header and other 1044 rows are to represent data. So one of these tables have been created. Now it's time for us to pull in the other one related table into Power BI. So heading back to the report tab first. Now switch over to Excel file where other CSV file name list of orders, and this is where other order specific information is there. So just we will go to the list of orders. When we will see list of orders, you can easily see there is an order date, order ID and order date here. So there are more precisely information about customer associated with each order, like uh, order ID this, on order date has the customer name is this, and this reside in the city of Ahmedabad in state Gujarat in country India. So this have very specific information about each and every customer. So we can easily understand from where that particular customer really belong to. Then there is an order date field in this data set too. And there is a customer specific information here along with customer name, etc. What is different about this data set as compared to data set which is already there? There is a single row for each order in first one data set, but here you have to a single order, single row for every order ID. You don't have multiple order ID for different orders. This is the basic difference between both. If you are familiar with relational database, that their order ID is the primary key of the table represented by this file. You can understand. Order ID may be the primary key for this table. If you have gone through MySQL, or if you are already familiar with some relational database, then our goal is to combine order details and list of orders so we can view the order information along with the customer specific information within a single table into Power BI. Of course, there are plenty of steps here before that can be done. First, just have to look over this data set and ensure that it does contain a single line item. Yes, you can see here every order ID is a unique number. Then scroll here, you can easily understand and you can get that it can be a primary key or it's a unique number here. We can see, not a primary key here. Then go to the get data, go to the text CSV, and order details is already here. Now we will load, just hit the button and we will load the list of orders. Then there is a menu will be popped out here, which will tell the information. Okay, battery is low. Pop up along with the load the data into Power BI. I will just take default setting. I don't want any kind of modification. I will just take default setting, and in just few moments we will have the list of order alongside with other data sets. This is here. So if you will click here, you will see there are few columns are here. Then switch over to the report tab. Okay, switch over to the table view and just click to the list of orders. You will see, okay, now you can easily understand that there are 5 columns which tell the information about each and every order. So what you need to do, if you really need any kind of transformation, you just need to go to the transform data. So we just go to the transform data and it will open Power Query Editor. This will call to Power Query Editor where we call first order detail. So we will notice that many transformation we really needed is just already done. Here we will just first call to order details. You will see top row as a header, promoted header here, and we can see in applied step then there is a type change column also here. Type change means if there is a numeric column like amount, profit and quantity, these have been changed to the numeric, and order ID and category is already the text kind of file. So if we go to the transform menu, if we just transform menu and we just click here count rows, you will see there is total 10545 rows. So let's undo this particular transformation. Now let's head over to the list of orders. Now just open the list of orders, and this is where some additional works need to be done. Okay, so what we just need to do here, we just need, first thing, we just need to count the rows. We will go to the transform and we will see how can combine here. You can see there are 500 rows here. So we can clearly understand that in previous data there is 1045. So there are slightly more than even twice number of rows. So first just delete this counting. Now what you need to do, there is a column order date, and this is also a column in previous data set. You have this in order details, so it may lead to problem when it's the same data set across different tables. So first we need to do, select this one and right click and remove all together because we really don't need this one. So now we don't have order date in this list of order, but you have that column in order details. In the next video, we will have the idea of profiling the content of column, how they are distributed. So I hope guys you got the idea of today what I want to teach you. If we want to combine, if we want to combine the two data set, first we need to load the data, okay, and then we can do some kind of transformation over there. Okay friends, we will continue from here. Thank you so much.